Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be showing you how to get the good ending in 5 Nights at Freddy's 3. I apologize for this, but unfortunately, because I wanted to avoid this episode being a chonker, I decided to film this episode with fast nights, cheat enabled, meaning every night is 3 minutes. So, the first thing you're going to need to do is go to cam 8, and you're going to see this BB poster here. You're going to click on it twice. And once you do that, you're going to be taken to this Atari-style platformer game where you play as BB. Now, you're going to collect all the balloons. Wow, we got 700 score. But when my mouse is here, you're going to jump off this corner here and fall. And you're going to be taken to this black void. You're going to keep holding right. So now we made it to here, we've seen this rainbow balloon, and through this wall here, where my mouse is, I'm going to be using my mouse a lot as an indicator. So you're just going to go to this balloon. This looks like a task. But anyways, there you go, got the balloon. And then that's not all we have to do on night 2, there are several steps for night 2. So the next step is to go back and go to cam 7, and what you're going to do is, you see these arcade buttons on the thing here? You're going to click top left, top right, bottom right. When you click that, you should be taken to this game with Mangle. Now, just like how the kids took apart Mangle back in the old days, you're going to want to dodge this kid. I would recommend getting the first 3 parts. Use Mangle's hitbox as an indicator as to where you want to move. So you want to dodge the kid, you want to grab your 4th piece, and jump to here. Now you're going to go through this wall here, obviously dodge the exit. Yeah, I forgot to mention that you will want to dodge the exit. Just going to fall, and now we've reached this screen here with some balloon parkour. We're just going to make our way up here. And there we go, we made it to the cake. And we want to grab this cake. This cake is very important for later. So now, that's all we have to... Actually, there's one more thing for this night. You want to go on cam 8 and go back to the BB game. Now, this time you can ignore the balloons, you do not need them. And this time you're going to notice some balloons. You're going to jump on these balloons and start jumping towards this area. When you do this, there'll be a crying kid, and you're going to give him the cake. This is going to be the theme for pretty much the rest of the game. So, now that we've actually done that, now it's time to actually play the game for the first time. So Springtrap's in 10, we're just going to steal 10. There'll be more important stuff to do on night 3, 4, and 5. So, now we're just gonna watch Springtrap. He seems to be sitting there. Look, it's sitting all the time. He went in the vent because it hit 1 AM. Wow. I've said this in all of my FNaF 3 guides. You guys can hear better than I can. So you guys tell me in the comments what the hell Springtrap was doing. And I might respond. Probably won't though.
Hi.
Is there nothing to do? I guess one thing you can do is start grinding for... I just had him go to event. What? I did not hear him. I did hear him leave though. Where's he now? Oh, there he goes. Go steal that quickly. There's a 1 in 10,000 chance of that poster right there of Freddy that I keep clicking his nose
Hi.
on. There's a 1 in 10,000 chance of becoming Spring Bonnie. Very close to making Spring Bonnie. Happened to me once. There's also a 1 in 1,000 chance that I have Withered Fox, a Phantom Fox for sure. Or as a ventilation error. That's my first audio error. I'm not sure where is that. I really can't see. Like, I legitimately cannot see where he is. It's in 9. There we go, 6 a.m. Took longer than I expected, to be honest. With fast minutes, meaning overnight is 3 minutes instead of 6. I apologize for not doing this with the, without. I apologize for doing this with the cheats. I was gonna do it without, but then I realized that the episode would be, like around 40 minutes long, so you guys are just gonna have to really trust me that, this is for the better. But that's what my night guides are for. My night guides are to help you. So if you have those, then you should just combine that with this guide to get the good ending. Trade for trade offer. Then around night 3, there's actually some things you need to take care of. For example, on camera 2 that you start with, you may notice this evil cupcake that I'm hovering over. You're going to click that and it's going to disappear. And I'm going to want to go for cam 3 and do the same thing. Now for action, I'm going to look around for Springtrap real quick and just see whichever event he's close to, because it could just hit 1 a.m. and he goes in event. There's another cupcake on camera 4. And then finally the last one's on camera 6. This will trigger another game. Chica's Party. On this game, you're supposed to get some cupcakes and feed them to the children. But we're not going to do that, because guess what we're going to do? We're going to jump here and go over this wall. As you can see, I'm floating here. So drop here and just jump from this corner. And you're going to go to this kid over here and give him the cake, the big one. Now, believe it or not, that is everything we have to do on night 3. There is literally nothing else. You grab the cupcakes if you want. Don't grab all of them. Grab all of them, then we're gonna end up having some kind of issue with going back in the minigame. I don't want to waste any time. I'm checking everywhere. I don't know where Springtrap is.
Hello.
Oh wow, we actually listened to that. I wasn't paying attention to where it was. We're not on night 4. Where's he at? Is he going to 7? He's in 7. Turns out the one time I blew up the camera, and it's a ventilation error. So there goes my first surprisingly, this could sound crazy, but that's my first phantom of the tutorial. I think there's multiple sprint drops. There is one. Is he on the vent? He did. I'll try and maybe get him away.
Hi.
If the ambulance gets quieter, you know he's heading backwards. To count 5, 4, 3. Went in the vent.
Hello.
Wait, which vent did you go through? Where's he at?
Hello.
Okay, he's back. Somehow managed to get him back into 5. For a moment, I just had no idea where he went. I think he went either into 6 or 13. It's in 6.
Hello.
There we go, see? He's back. Got a ventilation error. And it should be the end of the night. We can literally just AFK for the last 5 seconds. There we go. 6 a.m. Easy. So, the next night is probably the hardest game so far. Actually, no, it is definitely the hardest game so far. So we have Chica on the stage. Hidden there with Chica. So, something very specific you have to do on night 4 that sucks. I don't like it. So, it's time for night 4. Night 4 is the hardest in the game. So, we have, if you can't tell, these buttons are actually keypad. So, you're going to want to click 3, 9, 5, 2, 4, 8. And you'll be brought into this area called stage 1. And as Fred Bear, you're going to want to go through this wall with a Spring Bonnie. And then you're going to want to follow 2 screens. Once you fall on that screens, you can now walk under this area. And you're going to walk 2 screens until you see an exit. Now, as you know, we obviously don't walk through the exit. We're going to jump up here instead, on the right. And you're going to jump to here. You're then going to get to under Spring Bonnie, and jump here. And there you go, see? Now you're up here, and you're going to go to the right, and jump up here. Now you're going to go to above Spring Bonnie, and do it again. And now, you're going to jump to the left this time. And now we're on top of here. You're just going to want to fall down here. And there we go. We've reached the room with the crying child. I will admit, that is probably the hardest game. Because it is such a goddamn maze to figure out where to go. But, anyways, that's the whole thing. Now we've got... Now we've got a night to finish. And this night, you just probably want to wait like 10 seconds for each.
Hi.
For each movement instead of the. Oh wow, there it is.
Hi.
Don't even think about it, buddy. Don't even think about getting near. keep checking that vent. Make sure no one enters that. I'm gonna reboot the ventilation on the next one. There we go, get him further away. And there we go, get the ventilation rebooted. If I'm being honest, Cam 6 is very useful for fast nights. Going back there, spring trap. Having his little arm. I promise you, that is the hardest game mode.
Hi.
He went into 7. Obviously, I'm not actually gonna go on 7.
Hi.
Okay, that's Freddy.
Hi.
Now I'm gonna actually manually check Springtrap while Freddy's still here. Now we only have like 50 seconds left.
Hi.
I'm gonna remove any chance of it entering you. It's gotten louder. I think he's into it. It's gotten quieter now. So there we go. He's at 5. The ventilation error. Like I said, you want to be faster on night 5 than you are on night 6. Only because ventilation errors are such a hard as they kick in quickly. It's a huge problem. But we only have one more game mode to finish. Well, we have Foxy. Okay, I just want to remind you to subscribe. Oh, I'm going too far. Sorry, I'm like barely looking right now. So for night 5, what you're gonna do is you're gonna see this little statue here, and you're just gonna want to click around for a bit. I'm not really sure to pinpoint where exactly. Oh, there we go. We're now Shadow Bonnie. We can fly. I'm spazzing out like crazy. So if you click S, you can switch screens. As you can see, there is. So I can switch screens with S, and I want to get to the BB screen. Once we get to BB, we're just gonna fly up here, fly up into this corner right here, and you're gonna want to go through the door. There ain't nothing new here. Now that we've done that, we can give the kid the final cake, and there we go. There was the kid hanging out in Shadow Bonnie's room, so we just gave him that cake, and now we have all the cakes given to all these sad children. Well, specifically, all the children that Springtrap killed. So now time for the final surprise. As you can see here on count 3, there is a poster I'm pointing out with my mouse. It is a picture of the puppet. Click on that twice. I don't seem to be in the right place. Try and
Hi.
This is awkward. There we go. I even got it when the camera was out. Happiest day. As you can see, everyone's sitting at the table. And then here, we give the cake to the final child. And as you can see, we've got the Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, and Chica mask. And then the final mask for the final kid, Golden Freddy. And the puppet mask. All the masks fall to the ground. And the kid's spirits have been freed. that's it. That is everything you need to do. Now all it's left to do is do it. Beat the final boss, Springtrap. No memory shot. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this, but we're gonna give him my best shot. I'm gonna try and keep him in 6 because he spawned in 7. There he is, chilling back there. So because 12 is a more life-threatening threat than 13, I'm just gonna seal 12 and see if 13. Yeah, she did. So I'm just gonna sit here for a bit. Wait until some ambience plays, maybe even reboot the ventilation. I think he went back in. Oh, no way. Thanks, Springtrap, just making it easy on me. And reboot the camera too. If he goes in a third time, can always reboot the audio. I need you to leave that room.
Hello?
Gonna repair that ventilation. I don't want non-routine ventilation errors and crap like that.
Hello?
Oh, he actually moved back on his own. That's fine. Oh, he's gone. Oh, back. Oh, that might just be Freddy. Yeah, it's just Freddy. Oh, okay. Yeah, so he's in 6. Oh, Jesus Christ, balloon boy. Oh, there we go. Thank God he actually moved. And there we go. Night is a free victory lap from here. Obviously, you could try not to do this with Fast Night. In fact, you're gonna have to get the good ending. But let's just finish this up with bullying William Afton. Let's do it. I'm playing against the crying child. Blocked by 2. As you can see, I'm sad. I'm a sad child. I'm now playing as the sad child from all the games. But guess what? We're happy children now that we've gotten our cake. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'm not playing Rock 124, so I have no privilege to these words. And with this final screen, everyone has disappeared. William Afton is trapped in his suit. And just like that, the end. And you're given a different song from the bad ending. But thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe and goodbye.